Hi everyone, John O'Leary from Horse Problems Australia, and welcome to the next DVD in our series, and this one will be joint, entitled Retraining the Standardbred, with a view to getting it to head towards the dressage arena and trying to train it to canter and all the other things that you need to do with these lovely horses when they come off the track, like this one has here. There are lots of shortcuts that one needs to learn with these to save months of work. Ooh, Murray. Welcome back to the Standardbred DVD, and here we have another horse. He's just off the track also, coming through thick and fast at the moment, and his name's Murray. Now, looking at this horse, you can see that he's got a big upside down neck, which is a bit unusual for the Standardbred. They don't often come with that. What I'll talk to you about this morning is the two other things that you must do with these horses. You must stop and not allow the horse to do what is called amble. Amble is walking in a pace. They do that because of the hobble.
Okay, and we go, whoa, and one rein stop, because she paces real fast, and as you can see, we get going, and we don't need that. So we must, any behaviour that we don't want, we must correct. I don't care how, but we must say to her no. It's not the required thing. Now this time I'm going to do it away from the exit, because you can see she's wanting to get a little bit faster, so I'm sure she'll go leaving the exit as well. So we go again, we give the aid. Now you'll notice every time I get this pacing, the head sticks up in the air, and every time the head sticks up in the air you will get pace. So alright, hello, welcome back to training the Standardbred off the track. Here today we have got a new horse. His name is Bobby, and I've been lucky enough to be able to use him to show you a little bit more of the canter work and the progression of training the Standardbred to canter. This particular horse has been off the track now for a couple of months, and his owner has already done the basic work of asking him to come round, to balance him on circles, taught him leg yield, and so he's ready to advance to the canter work now. Well, welcome back. This is the third session on this horse. Yesterday I rode him without filming, only because I was repeating the day before's exercises anyway. Today we're going to try and achieve improving the actual quality of his canter. Now that he can maintain 20-metre circles, we're going to see if we can get a little bit more jump in the canter, develop a bit more of a 3-beat proper canter as opposed to the 4-beat canter that the Standardbred tends to want to do. However, I must stress, even though you may only get 4-beat canter to start with, be happy with that, and don't confuse the horse and put too much pressure on him to try and develop the canter, because otherwise of course he's going to get disheartened. So be very aware that as long as we're getting canter, that's already a very good progression, especially in this time frame. This way he tends to want to lay a little bit against the inside leg. So while I'm trotting, I'm just saying to him, get over. You see there how he goes against the leg? And he's got to realise that anytime he goes against the leg, the pressure will continue until he moves away from the leg. The moment it moves away, the pressure will cease. But he cannot lay against me. Again, keeping him short, and ask. Good boy. Touch. 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 And back, because that is very good. So we'll go on in trot. I'm quite happy with that. And just see how responsive he is to the leg. And he wanted to go quite eagerly. You saw how we got a little bit of a skip into the trot. Over the next few days we're going to see if we can eliminate that as well, because of course we want him to ride smooth transitions. But we'll just give him the benefit of the doubt. Different rider, different arena, everything different for him. Now of course the whole time I'm seeing too whether I have got his concentration. He has to stay soft in the bridle without hanging onto my reins. I will allow him a little bit of stretch to start with because we're still warming up. Now I'm just assessing here where is probably my best spot to have a go, and I think it's as I leave the wall here. And canter. Now you can see how we get run. We're not going to allow run, so immediately we slow the trot back down. Correct that and ask again. And walk. Hello again. I thought we'll bring you another pupil's horse before the conclusion on our star horse at the end of our DVD. This particular mare is only a young one. She's a 3-year-old. She's been off the track probably about 6 months, I would say. Again, she's owned by somebody else, and she's a little bit more advanced than the last horse we just saw in the cantering, in that the canter is at least established. And I just want to show you some of the things that we can also do within that canter to improve the canter still a little bit more. This particular mare tended to sit behind the leg a little bit, and what I mean by that is that she didn't want to go forward in the canter. And again, push it out. Let her stretch, however, not the frame so much. Come back, collect it up. And so this horse is quite established in that. That's nice. Now, I don't know if you noticed on the last horse too, after doing lots more cantering, that developed the trot for sure and made it freer. But I wouldn't start that with a horse until I really feel like he can maintain that nice bouncy canter that we got on the last lap of that other horse before I would start to ask the horse to go large in canter. Come on, mate. A little bit inclined to want to think about cantering this one. Come on. Okay, good boy. Good boy. That's it. Okay, so we'll go on into canter work now because that's what we're here to demonstrate. And you can see this horse definitely has a 3-beat canter. He's nice and balanced. I got left behind a bit. Bear in mind I'm in a dressage saddle. I haven't jumped for a while either, so it's probably not that elegant. But again, these horses are pretty forgiving. That's a good boy. I'll just come over the double. Beautiful. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. I think that proves the point.